Before we even get into this B-film footage of training and what you train and how you train outside, we must first start at the beginning. So the one thing you must understand is your kinesphere. What's a kinesphere? Good question. Other me, awkward. Your kinesphere is the space that is directly by you. So if you stretch your arms out, right now I'm sitting in my stairwell on purpose. This way, this is my kinesphere. Everything that I can reach and touch is my personal space. And that's another way to think about it, is personal space, what's around you. For a lot of my students, I do talk about time awareness, spatial awareness, and body awareness. Body awareness and spatial awareness all comes down to your kinesthetic awareness. Bam! You just learned new words. I'm in there. What? Alright, when it comes down to you understanding yourself, how you interact with things around you within your natural habitat, your house, will also matter. We're going to go over the grassroots style of training right now, and all you need is enough space to stand up and make sure you have open space. Okay, we're going to go over a few things. Yeah, you need flat surfaces because we're just going to stand. What up? Alright, so I said you need enough space to stand up, but that's not fully true. What you actually need is a flat surface, preferably a wall. Now, when it comes to the wall you use, if you were under the age of a specific age, basically if you were still living in your parents' house, check with your parents before you actually go to a wall to do this, to make sure it is the right wall. And I'm not going to do a whole paint tutorial on this, but just so you understand, glossy style paint, or I think some people call it shell, I don't know, but again, this is not a paint tutorial. If it is a paint that has like this glossy coating, you more can put your hand on it because it's easier to clean. But as of right now, if we're dealing with the paint like this, now this is known as flat paint. Some call it matted. I don't know if you can see, but there's a little scratch here. This type of paint is a whole lot easier to scar up, and then there's a whole cleaning thing, and I'm not about to do a whole cleaning tutorial on this one, but yeah, talk to your parents before you do anything. That's right, I said parents. Okay, talk to your parents. Okay, but what you do need, and that would be a trusty timer. Now, I use old phones as a timer while I film on this one. Okay, so this is one of those times where I'm going to say you should try to train with me when we do this. I will go over it first, and then I'm going to say, all right, let's begin. I'm going to give you homework toward the end of this, and I'll end up seeing you in 2 weeks. All right, so now let's begin. Make sure you have your timer set. You have an empty wall you can go to, and a table that you can rest your timer on, and make sure you can actually hear the beat. I have my timer set for 30 seconds, so right after I go over this, we will then do this together. So you're going to first start with your feet going planted, toes against the wall. You can do this with slippers on, or you can do this barefoot. I actually do prefer to do things barefoot because it helps me understand my body a lot more. You want to place your palms against the wall, shoulders in line with the fingertips. And if you're my in-person student, then you know where this is headed. Okay, so from right here, shoulders going forward. Now, when you do this, you might notice that your tush sticks out. You might notice that your chest might stick out, or it's hard for you to actually keep everything in line. So you really want to try, and this is the easiest way to do this, you want to try to get yourself pressed against the wall completely. Once you have this, and try to feel that your whole hand is on this wall. You want to be able to hold this position for 30 seconds. And if you're doing it correctly, you will actually feel a bird. Okay, so now before I even start the timer, and for me, I'm going to start So I get at least 2 seconds in there to actually put myself in the place that I need to be. So you want to go flat against the wall, chest against the wall, and you want to push your chest and pelvis against the wall, head lifted. The only thing that does not touch the wall is your face. Okay, so from right here, you want to hold it. Now we're about to get started, so I'm going to set the timer. Go. Hold for 30 seconds. Stretch through your back, stretch through your neck. Don't let anything go. Tighten your stomach. Again, press it against the wall. If you feel yourself leaving the wall, come back against it. Control your body. Control everything that you need to do. Control every part of yourself you need to in order to make sure that you can successfully do this. Keep holding. If you feel something losing, engage it again. Squeeze the glutes. That's the tush to push it against the wall. Keep your chest against the wall, and that is 30 seconds. This was Grassroots style Kinesthetic Awareness, where we train the entire body. You want to put yourself against the wall completely, fingertips at shoulder height, whole body pressed against, and you want to engage everything. Squeeze the tush to push your pelvis against the wall, bring your chest to the wall, and back straight. If you find yourself relaxing at any moment, straighten it back up so that you hold the shape. For any stunt, trick, or flip, half the time of you landing it is based off of how long you can hold a specific shape. Alright, I'm your residential movie guru. This was the lesson for today. If you liked the video, definitely leave a thumbs up, but definitely leave a thumbs up so I know I've reached you. Leave a comment so I can engage you. Subscribe to the channel so that you can stay connected on every video I post. What? And while we're on this movement journey, please build a physical fitness goal so that we can achieve it together. But when you develop that goal, leave it in the comments below so I know what it is. Got him. See you when I see you. I'm gonna go do some other stuff now.
Movement, the movement, the movement.